What's up, guys? Iceman here. Welcome to Diablo 4. Welcome to the spiritual journey. Like this video if you will, subscribe to the page, and swat that bell so you're notified next time I post a video. So this is my Sorcerer Wayman, and I'm pretty pleased with her so far. And one of you guys in the comment section of my previous video gave me a few recommendations. You see, what I've been doing is I've been, for the most part, avoiding looking at guides for this character, right? And I wanted to sacrifice some damage that you would get from the guides, so you could just get way to the tippy top of those greater rifts, and just sort of make a build that I enjoy playing more. And what happened was I found this helm, a unique helm called Starfall Coronet. Yeah, it's epic, and I made a few videos on it already, a short or two. It just totally redoes the way that Meteor works, where it now doesn't cost any mana at all, but it has one additional charge with some cooldowns. I already explained this in my previous video, but nonetheless, I want to get a better version of this helm. Specifically, I want to get a 9-5 version of it. So one of you also mentioned in the comments how I summon the boss, who apparently has a higher chance of dropping this helm. So I don't think I'm going to farm the crap out of it just yet, because my character is only level 70, but let's see what happens. And I also found this armor, and I showcased this in my previous video, where you use teleport, and it sucks in enemies when you teleport, so that your meteors can just fall right on them, and you cast your blizzard around it. It's just awesome. Then I have this aspect. It's kind of like the convection of the elements from Diablo 3. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see me play just a little tiny bit of Diablo 3. I might just make one video on it, because I never really indulged too much in that game. I mean, I probably still put a couple thousand hours into it, but not as much as what I did with Diablo 2. But part of me is a bit intrigued. I just want to go back and just like make a video on it, make a character, and just see how it goes, see how it differentiates itself from this game. But I did find these nice gloves with a 12% crit strike chance, and the imprint is the convections of the elements thing. And then, I don't have deep freeze anymore, so that's going to have to switch out, but I'll just do the boss without it. What the hell? I found these very nice boots, 925, with a greater affix of intelligence and maximum life. Then it has movement speed, which I need to re-roll to higher movement speed. And I did temper movement speed into them. And I have that nice teleport imprint on these boots, where teleport's cooldown is reduced by 2.1 seconds. After teleporting, crackling energy hits 2 additional enemies. So if I were to have like Talrash's ring or whatnot, this would be a great synergy with that ring, because then I'd be doing a little bit of lightning damage as well, even though I think you already are with teleport. But it's just going to add to the mix. And this is a great synergy with this armor that I found as well, which I'm going to target farm as well. I'm going to get this character to 100 or something, and I'm really going to go all out with target farming. But then I have this dagger, nothing special here. It is a 925 item. When you cast a blizzard, it will periodically spawn exploding ice spikes that deal 2100 damage. So that's quite nice. And then I have this offhand, nothing special here, but I have been slamming mastery damage into my items because I'm using both Meteor, because of the helm, and Blizzard, because of the modifier that I get with the weapon. I found this ring as of recently, and one of you in the comments made mention of how I should imprint this aspect on a weapon, where you deal 24% increased damage while you have a barrier active. So, I mean, and I'm going like crazy with barriers. I have Flame Shield, Ice Armor, and I just used Ice Blaze. I haven't even went outside and tried it out yet, so I'm going to give that a shot. Then I have this ring where the meteorites fall around Meteor, dealing 27% of Meteor's damage on impact. Your meteorites additionally burn enemies they hit for 2,900 damage over 6 seconds. Just a crazy synergy with this helm. I'm just loving it, and then you just fly around, and so I really need to work on my cooldowns. Nothing special about this thing here. But okay. So what I did, in order to target farm this helm right here, the Starfall Coronet, you have to go to the Occultist, all right, and you go to Craft Sigils, and then you go to Ancestral, and it should actually be the first one on the list. The Glacial Fissure, Tier 31. We're going to see what kind of items this guy drops. And then you can even spawn a... I don't know if this is a tormented version of him, level 200. It might be. I'm not sure. Let me know if you guys have any idea in the comments below. I know those Stygian stones are pretty expensive, aren't they? I have some on my other character, but I don't have many on this sorceress. But I'm just going to try this one. So what I did is I already crafted one right here, and it made this little guy, the Glacial Fissure Nightmare Sigil, or Sigil, I don't know how you say that. So then you right-click it. And then it should open it up on the map. Ah, and there it is. I was wondering before, because I looked up on Google, how do you get to the Ice Beast? And I saw that there was a cave down here on the map. So I run down here, and I'm like hanging out there, and I'm like, what the hell? There's like nothing here. And then I saw a couple other players standing there, and they like vanish, right? Like they just entered a dungeon. I'm like, what the hell? I was like, is mine glitched or something? But nonetheless, let's go check this out. So this is an 85 plus dungeon. Oh, that's good. So it's going to be higher level than my character. We'll see if she can handle it. Gold find, I get more gold, and then the beast in ice. Imprisoned no longer, face the beast in ice in its frozen cave. So you click on that, you can travel to it, and let's see how this works out. So I haven't yet pre-ordered the expansion. I think I'm going to. I just don't really care about like the mount and all that crap, but I probably will shortly here. Maybe I'll get the most expensive version just because, you know, I make the videos. I can kind of justify it. I don't really care much for the stuff you get with it. But yeah, check that out, the little conventions of the elements. And I did modify my Vayman just a little bit, have some nice armor transmogs on there, put a little flower, what is that, like a, it's like one of those things you put on your door for Christmas or whatever. What do you call those things, a wreath or some shit? But okay, so here we go. Let's see how well this goes. Now, I should be summoning Ice Blades, because I haven't even tried this out yet, but I put this on an enchantment. Ice Shards Enchantment. Oh shit, is that the correct one? No, it's not the correct one. I need Ice Blades. So here's Ice Blades. Ice Shards automatically conjure and fly toward enemies. That's kind of cool, though. Do I need this? For every 40 seconds in cooldowns you spend, you spawn an Ice Blades at a random enemy. Okay, that sounds okay. So let's give that a shot. Here, let's cast it right now. When I first played the beta, I was like, what the hell, this skill is so shitty. Because look at the Ice Blades, they're just not doing shit. But I guess you use them, I think, for like your cooldowns or something. But yeah, here's the build that I made. And I just think it's kind of interesting. And of course, I'm way below level of these enemies. They're level 85. My character's only 70. I haven't tempered with my resist. My resists suck. But even with that being said, I guess, from the looks of it, it looks like I can handle this dungeon. We'll see how well she fares against the boss. And I remember when the beta came out, this is the one that I wanted to try. I saw this on the beta. I just love the look of this dungeon. There was like a necromancer running around with his minions, and just the ice. It's not too dark, so you can see a little better. I know that the whole dark aesthetic thing was like a big deal for a minute. They're like making it dark and gritty, but I kind of like being able to see a little better. And I just like the ice theme. I am the Iceman after all, right? So maybe that's why. Oh my god. Okay, so a unique helm just fell. I didn't find it already, did I? Holy shit, I did. This one's better than mine. Are you kidding me? I didn't really realize that you'd like... That's the first item I found! Are you kidding me? I thought like the boss was going to drop it or something. Was that just by chance that I found this? I thought that the boss itself had an increased drop rate of it, not like just any enemy in the dungeon. Let me know if you guys have any idea. But nonetheless, it's not that exciting because, yeah, I need a 925 one, and this is 887. Let's compare them. Oh, dumbass! Let's compare them. Oh yeah, and you got to be careful in these because the whole revive thing. In fact, I don't use these things very often. I don't really like using the elixirs and all that shit. Increase maximum life by 20%. Yeah, I'll use that one. But, okay, so the helm. So my new one has 530 life. My old one had 2 at 80. My new one has 13 lucky hit. My old one had 10. Oh, my new one has 6.4 cooldown reduction. And 2 to meteor. They both had 2 to meteor. But this one can get 2 to 3 now, it looks like. And then now has 1 additional charge with a 7-second charge cooldown. My old one had a 9.5 second, so massive changes on the cooldown of Meteor. Look at this, my pants don't even have 2 sockets, and they don't even have a freaking thing on them. This doesn't have a socket. Look at this, my rings don't have any sockets. You gotta be kidding me. See, I just spin go, 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 go. You know, like it's like I just have one freaking gear in this vehicle. It's just go. And we're just going, going, going. I did steal that from somebody. It wasn't Charlie Sheen who said that, but nonetheless. Yeah, I'm just going, going, going. Look at this. I don't even have a thing in the... This is just complete bullshit that what I've done to this character. But I'm going to deck her out soon. I always just wait, because, I mean, I upgrade the gear so fast, I don't even feel like putting shit in the sockets. I'm like, what the hell? I'm leveling like 5 times like every 30 minutes. This is just, why would I waste my time putting little sockets and shit? You know, it's kind of the mindset that I've had. I wonder if there's anything they could do to change that, because I think that's kind of annoying, just how fast you outpace your gear at first. It's just ridiculous. But nonetheless, that is part of why I try to get 925 stuff early on, and I made a video on that. You can farm goblins in like the Hell Tides, for example, and you collect their little treasure bags, and then you give those to your alts, right? And as long as your alt is 55, I believe, they'll be able to equip the 925 gear that drops from the treasure bags, as long as you find them with the character who is pretty much maxed out or finding 925 gear all the time, you know? So yeah, it actually works out quite well. But nonetheless, let me finish this dungeon, and I'll get to the boss. But I mean, yeah, this is kind of the build. I haven't been paying too much attention while I'm recording here. But look at it, just holy shit. And I barely have any modifications on here, you know? I haven't masterworked anything. And I just doinked around with stuff. And I love the effect. I mean, you're casting Blizzard. The Blizzard's blasting little ice spikes all over the place. You're casting your Meteor. You know, you have a couple protection armors that I'm probably not using correctly right now. It's important to space those things out. But yeah, oh my god, this is just, what a godly build. There's a 919 boots. I'm hoping the boss drops 925 maybe. We'll find out. It looks like I'm going to get there. But nonetheless, I'm going to pause the video, and I'll be right back. And we'll fight the boss. Oh, here he is. He was right around the corner. I didn't even have to complete an objective, apparently. Alright, let's see if we can get him. Whoops, I just used both of my armors. That wasn't good. Yeah, you want to space them out. Yeah, this might not be good, actually. Look at this. I don't know if he's going to get the best of me or not. Watch out. Come on, Ice Boys. Space them out. Space them out. Don't use all your damn potions. Use the ice shard, or the ice blades, whatever the hell those are worth. I think it has something to do with cooling down your skills and all that. Oh, and he's 85. I wonder... He might drop 925 gear. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. Don't you get your little tail swatted. Yeah, this is why it's important. I should have put stuff in my gear, you know, before doing this. It's just ridiculous that I didn't. The pants have nothing in them. The helm has nothing in it. The offhand has nothing in it. The rings and the amulet have nothing in them. I didn't even reroll aspects on my gear. I didn't even temper all of it, you know. So, with that being said, I wonder if I can survive this. Hot damn. But I mean, hell, I guess I already found the helm. No, 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 no! Oh, Distilled Fear. That's important. Okay. Apparently that's where you can find it. Okay, so I think I can still go to town. Yeah, in a Nightmare Dungeon. So I'm going to go to town. I'm going to put some stuff in the gear, this, that, and the third. And I'm going to try this again. All right, so I'm going to make just a few modifications. And of course, something important to check if you want to know like where you're lacking in resist. And it looks like I'm lacking in armor as well, which reminds me. I should put the armor thing on the pants. There's that that defensive thing. Here it is. Yeah, that's a good one. When you need it, you gain 0.7% increased armor for 4 seconds when you deal any form of damage, stacking up to 40%. So yeah, I should be able to gain 40% armor, which should take me to the cap. But then another thing is you check your stats and then you just look at your resist, right? So what are my lowest resists? I have cold, poison, shadow. Those are just wretched. It looks like, I mean, I hate to do it, but I should probably socket these rings. Some of them are probably bricked at this point. But I have so many of those socket things as it is that I might as well do that. And then I'll socket the helm, and I'll put, you just craft the little jewels that you're lacking in resist on. You could also use like an incense to boost up your poison res, which might be something I do. So I'm going to go and craft an incense. You go to the potion lady, the little potion pot on your map right there, this little thing. You go to the potion lady, you go to her, craft incense. You can use these in combination with your elixirs. So then you just find one that gives like resist or something. Increase fire, cold, and shadow resistance by 15%. You gotta be kidding me. See how powerful they are. They're just so powerful. It's almost too powerful. In fact, I'm gonna craft one of those after I put jewels in my thing. So I'm gonna finish this up, and I'll kill the boss then. All right, I'll be right back. All right, so I just crafted 3 flawless rubies, give 6% life each. So let's see my life. It's 13,400, and now it is 15,098, and now it is 15,999. And I'm going to socket the rings as well and put whatever I need in those rings, and probably my offhand as well. So it's far from perfect, but we're going to try it again. And I actually switched out my armor with this thing. Oh, are you kidding me? This is a strength? Dumbass. Let's do it anyway. Let's just use this strength one anyway. I thought this was my old armor, but because I figured I'd use that over the teleport one. I really want to go that route. Screw it, I'll wear my old armor. And but yeah, here's my resist. They're not that bad. They're still pretty bad, but they could be worse. So let's just see what you can do now. Yeah, I like the theme. Well, Ice Boss theme. Catch the meteors. Oh, the damage. Look, the damage is bad. I guess that's my problem. Really need to up the damage. But there we go. It's working to an extent. She's staying alive. I mean, look at the difference that the resist make and all that. It's probably the resist especially, and they're not even maxed out. I mean, just imagine. Gonna max this shit out. Character's only level 70. So yeah, maybe she'll be okay. I don't know. The sorcerer is kind of known to be a bit weak, right? Aside from maybe a couple builds, there's like that immortal one where like you use like firebolt, and she like always has flame shield active, which makes you invulnerable. It's just crazy. I didn't want to look that up again. I'm trying not to just make those cookie cutter builds everybody's doing or whatever. Just kind of taking a spiritual journey, but it might be something I explore. Is you know, tinker with the whole immortal thing. Maybe I'll try to make my own version of it. But let me know if you guys have played the sorcerer much. My main has been the necromancer. You know, my necromancer is 100, has a few pieces that are 12 out of 12 masterworked. All greater affix gear, basically. Not like 3 out of 3, but a lot of greater affix gear. It's a build that I like. It's a mage build. It's been great. It can probably solo. I don't know. I haven't tried it since they nerfed the bosses. Before they nerfed the bosses, I was doing like 80 rifts or pit, but they nerfed the bosses now, and it was just steaming through everything else. So I'll have to revisit that. But yeah, it looks like that it's doing the trick. And when they're vulnerable is when you really got to attack them. When they do this, when they have that little blue thing under their, that little blue bar that's diminishing under their name, that's when you really got to get them. Because that's when your vulnerable damage kicks in. That's when you want to spam your goodies, you know. Especially if you're focusing some on vulnerable damage, which I am to an extent. Of course, with Meteor, maybe critical strike damage would be... Oh my god, don't die at the end here. Maybe critical strike damage would be prioritized. Oh yeah, you got to kill these baddies. Okay, so that's annoying. There they go. Come on. Come on, come back. Come back, pussycat. No, I'm the pussycat here. Come back, pussycat. Let's get you vulnerable again. I like it when you're vulnerable. I like that. I like it like that. Come on, do it for Ice Daddy, Ice Beast. Shit. Gee whiz. It's a thicko. I don't know if he can be made vulnerable again, can he? I think it might be on those little triangle things by his name. You see those little triangle things? They're like, what do you call it? Not breakpoints, but, I don't know, something like that. There he goes. Did I get him? The hell? Okay. Okay. What? Gloves. And then level up the glyph. And I'm using this one. Is one of the few that I'm using. Yeah, I need to work on the Paragon board as well. Something that I haven't invested too much in yet. Okay, let's see what the gloves are. And they're 925. Oh yeah, and there are these fireball ones, which I would like to test out in a video. Yeah, I already have those. But okay, nonetheless. And it looks like the boots are a 925 as well that he just dropped. So that's good to know. Even at this low level, you could get 925 gear from him. But there he goes. There he is. That's how you spawn him. Looks like I did get an upgrade in Helm, but it's not the one that I wanted. I want the 95 one so I can start master working that thing, and just a spiritual journey that's going to be. So, again, if you guys will like this video, subscribe to this page, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace be with you.